be honest. I'm really fucking tired. I'm tired of everything. I'm tired of life. I'm tired of it all. I'll be honest. Like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I have not rested a single fucking solitary goddamn day of my motherfucking life at this point. I spent most of my childhood being the oldest parentified daughter, taking care of my siblings and all of that shit. When I can barely take care of myself, I learned not to be a burden by doing and doing and doing, and I thought that was love because that's what I was taught. That's what I was taught because, just be unseen, unheard, all of that shit, and, don't have anything of your own to prioritize besides, the family or whatever the fuck. And so I thought that was love. I thought that love was doing all this shit for other people, and then maybe somewhere down the line they would just do like this much for you. And that wasn't it. And so I'm tired now. I am depleted now. And I can't stop. I can't rest. I can't take a break. Because in all of that performance, through most of my fucking life, I did adult life things and made children. Because that's what I was taught. I was kind of brainwashed. I was one of those people that was taught in, religion that you're supposed to make babies and be an incubator. There was more work put into talking about marriage than there was talking about college. I was told more about dating people. No, actually, that's not true. I was told more about like what the Bible said about marriage than I was ever told about, colleges. I don't even remember when I first heard of HBCUs, but it was not while I was in high school. I think it was when social media became a big thing that I started to hear about HBCUs, and I didn't know what I didn't know what it stood for a really long time when I was first started to hear about it. Because people just assume everybody knows what every single acronym is. I grew up in predominantly white spaces. HBCUs was not something that was advertised. My family did not teach me about these things because they didn't want me to go to college. Every time, there was college, it was talking, there was always something negative to come up with when it came to that kind of fucking shit. I was not supported. I was not really raised. I raised myself. And that was my mentality as a teen, is that I raised myself. I did. And then I raised my siblings at the same time. And that's what I would always tell, people, like my friends and stuff. I raised myself. And it's so fucking frustrating not having had that foundation or whatever. Because, once I turned 18, then, there was no legal obligation to help me. And so no one did. It was just well, you're an adult now. I teach you nothing. I learned about periods from The Cosby Show and school. If I didn't have that previous knowledge of what the fuck it was, I can't imagine what I would have done to try to take care of it myself. It's kind of fucking insane. And it's funny because I only just remembered that was something that I wasn't taught by, the adults in my life. And it's just it's so frustrating because I'm an adult now and I'm learning things that I should have learned hellas ago. And it's kind of fucked up. And I'm learning how other people actually get taught these things by their parents. And I wasn't. And I was made to be made to feel like I was one of the laziest fucking people on this fucking planet. The worst kind of person on this fucking planet. And I wasn't taught anything. oh, you're not mature enough to do this. And even when I was taught things, it was so hard to get anybody to want to teach me. I had to basically beg, plead, and, pray to them on my goddamn knees at this point to fucking get them to teach me one simple little thing that would just keep me from being bullied at school. And it was so fucking frustrating to do that. And most of the freaking colleges that I went to were predominantly white people. And I would go there. I learned to feel worthless from there, to be completely honest. I learned to feel absolutely fucking worthless from these spaces. Because nobody wanted me. Nobody liked me. If anybody was interested in me, it was usually so that they could say that they have a black person on their team or whatever the fuck it was. They have a black friend, so they're not racist and all of that shit. And growing up like that, growing up in predominantly white spaces, sucks ass. This is probably not organized at all. And I really try to... Never mind. So yeah, I didn't go home and get those affirmations that you desperately need when you're, a black person navigating a world of white people. And because of that, I spent my entire life thinking I was ugly, I was worthless, I was lazy, I was all those things that they stereotypically tell us that we are. And I didn't know anything because, no one was teaching me anything. Everything that I learned, I kind of learned on the job or the hard way. And honestly, I'm tired. I'm tired now. And I don't really have much left. Like, I have no give left. And it sucks. It sucks. Because I spent all of my life dedicated to so many other people. And now I have no choice but to dedicate the rest of what I don't have to my kids. And I hate even saying it because people are gonna take it how the fuck they're gonna take it. I'm doing what I can, but sometimes your best isn't good enough. And I really don't know where to go from here. I kind of feel like I've hit a wall. Like, I need a job that can actually afford me to live with my kids. And that I don't have any talents. I don't have any special things that I can do. Like, I have creativity in my brain, but beyond that, I don't have any talents. I don't have anything else that I can fucking do and market and all of that fucking bullshit. I barely have fucking time. And I'm already fucking exhausted from all the other parts of my life, from childhood and on. Like, because at a very young age, I was taking over doing a lot of the adult duties of handling children. And so now, as an adult, I'm burned out. I'm burned out. And the amount of help that I need would probably require an insane amount of money at this point. And I'm still sitting here trying to do everything by myself. I don't know. I'm just fucking tired. And I don't know what the fuck else to do. But I've kind of hit a wall. I feel like I know nothing. I have nothing. No talents, no nothing. I can do a lot of things, but I can't devote myself to anything because I'm already depleted. And I'm fucking stuck. I'm fucking stuck and I'm fucking lost and I don't know what the fuck to do. The world's on fire. I have no one. Not a friend, not a family member. I have a fucking no one. Because I haven't had friends since freaking school. High school, specifically. And I haven't had family members in years because, for that exact reason. They like to sabotage and blame you for, how you are, but they didn't raise you to be anything else. But, they don't want to take accountability for their bullshit. So, here we are. So, I guess that's my little rant for the day.